one of my siblings got a cat. He is so cute. Look at him. You're gonna help me do my 2024 creative wrap-up? Yes. Oh my gosh, he's actually beautiful. I'm obsessed. Like, I'm actually obsessed. No, that is my cup of tea. No. Look, he sat down so well. He's so cute. Okay, creative wrap-up time. Hello everybody, welcome back to Artist Archives. My name is Nikki. I'm an actress, a writer and an academic, and I'm taking you along my 2024 creative wrap-up. So this video is a chance to reflect on 2024, and I'm going to share with you some of the really incredible creative accomplishments and goals that were achieved and that sort of thing throughout 2024. I really just credit God with just all the gratitude and the fact that these things even happened in the first place. I'm a Christian. God has been so good in 2024 and always, and will continue to be. Like, none of this is my own strength. I just thank Jesus for it, because honestly, he gives me the strength to do all these things. He opens doors for opportunity for me. He gives me creative ideas. He makes things happen. Okay, so I'm really grateful and blessed to be his daughter. So that happened. Not everything, I'm a very private person, but I will share with you quite a few things. So in January, we'll start with January, I was involved in a show called Supernormal Extra Natural. Supernormal Extra Natural was really interesting. It was a mix of a flash mob meets theatre meets dance meets interactive theatre. Anyway, whatever. So that was really fun. So I did that, and I just, you know, there was just like a small role in that, really. Just the whole premise of the show was like basically who is a member of the public and who was part of this like secret flash mob performance thing. So I was one of the people in that secret flash mob performance. It was pretty chill. In January I also received the line edits from my line editor for my memoir, which I published towards the end of the year, but we'll get there. And I edited those line edits, apparently. I think I did some editing. I definitely didn't do all of those line edits at all, but I did some editing. I wrote a new opening for my film, so that was exciting. I'd been working on a film the year before. I wrote a new opening for it, and it's much better. In fact, I wrote another new opening for it towards the end of the year, but anyway, so we wrote a new opening for it. But that, yeah. I led some workshops. I do a lot of drama facilitation, so that was one of the things I did. Oh my gosh, yeah, so January I did a ton of like copyright work for the memoir. I had to go through and reference a ton of Bible verses that are in my memoir. If you're interested in checking out the memoir, it's a memoir about how Jesus saved me from an eating disorder, and I'll have it linked down below. Oh my gosh, that was January? Oh my goodness, like what? I went on a solo writing retreat in January, and I vlogged it and I never uploaded the footage. Maybe I'll insert a few clips here. I went to Oxford and I got to, the thing, unfortunately I was really ill during that time, and I spent most of my time lying in bed coughing and sneezing and not writing. And on the very last day I did manage to go and I got to write in the pub that the Inklings wrote in, which, if you don't know, that's consisted of C.S. Lewis and Tolkien and a few other writers in Oxford. And that was one of the real reasons I wanted to go there. I'm hugely inspired by C.S. Lewis and Tolkien, but C.S. Lewis, oh my gosh, love. And so I went on this solo writing retreat. I did research for my new play. Oh, it says I had 2 commercial auditions and I was penciled for one of them. I started a new play. Okay, so that's that play that I was doing the research for. I started writing it. I wrote 20 pages of it, and I was doing, I was lecturing on 2 different university courses. So that's January 2024 wrap up. February, I was performing in a theatre show called I Lord, and I did vlog. I performed in it twice. I don't think I vlogged the show run in February, but that was at a place called The Space, which is a theatre in London. And it went really, really well, praise God, and I'm really grateful for it. Love that group of people. And
Wipe my nose off. I like the back of them,
woo woo. Welcome to the very messy green room. Oh my goodness, just kicked something. We are about to do the tech run. Let's do it. And yeah, lovely theatre company, lovely team, and it was really nice to just play a character from a different background from mine, because she was a Muslim girl, and it was just really like, just I felt so blessed to be a part of that show, and God was really working through me and through that piece. It was a very like really cool piece. I did this was February, girl, sorry, I'm gonna stop trying to question everything. I did some masterclass script reading, audio plays, working with young people who'd written some audio scripts, and I did some voice acting for that. I shot a showreel scene with a company called, I think, Stuff Tapes UK, and that was really, really fun. I did an outline for a piece I'm going to keep secret. I went to a really great workshop with a director called Ned Bennett, and it just reignited my love for theatre. And I rehearsed for a new show with a friend. March, I went to a Bryony Kimmings workshop, and it was fantastic. It was all about autobiographical theatre making, and it was so helpful. Like, I'm so grateful for that masterclass workshop, and I'm so glad I got to do it. Oh, I co-run a theatre company. It's a brand new theatre company. I didn't really talk about it throughout 2024. I should have done more, but if you've watched my recent I took my solo show to Ghana vlog, that will give you some more context around it. But yeah, we got funding as a theatre company awarded to us in March, which meant that we could take the show that I wrote called Sankofa and I perform in to Ghana later in the year. So we really praise God for that. March, the funding came through, our first ever funding as a company, and we haven't been around that long, so it was really fantastic. And that was through I booked a corporate film job. We praise God for that. That was booked in March. Oh, more progress on the play. And then, oh, I got selected for the Rapid Right Response at the Curve Leicester. And oh my gosh, I did my first ever roundtable. I spoke on a panel about race and theatre, and I started a new script commission. That was April. Oh, sorry, that was March. April now. I filmed the corporate film that I booked in the month before. I did my first 24-hour write-a-thon, which I vlogged all about, so you can check that. I don't know how I'm gonna do all of these, but yeah, you can check out the video if you would like. I finished the script commission. I had an audition, a recall, and a pencil for another commercial job. We interviewed our producer for our company. I taught on I was doing another like lecturing course at a different university as well, and then there was a sharing of my work at the Curve Leicester, which was part of the Rapid Right Response, and it was directed by a very distinguished director, and I feel really cool having gotten to work with him. In May, I got called back for another audition for another corporate film with the same director I had filmed with before, which was such a blessing because it just shows me like, hey, you did a good job, I want to work with you again. I booked a voiceover job, which, did I put this here? I also edited I had put together my first ever voice reel, and then I booked a voiceover job literally the next day, and I don't think it like, and that just shows me like God really sees when you actually put effort and work in, because I finally finished it, and I had procrastinated that for so long, honestly, like a year, and then literally the day after I finished it, I booked a voiceover job. I don't even think they saw that new voice reel. I really think God just said, I see that you are putting work and effort into your voice acting. Here's a job. So that was lovely. We recorded that as well. We hired our producer for the company. I finally signed up to Backstage, so I have a profile there finally now. I edited my show reel, separate from the voice reel. I ordered a proof copy of the memoir. I'm so glad I write this stuff down, because how would I remember? I did more research and character profiles for my film, and did some like visiting writer academic work related to the play I wrote. June, I had some shows, I did more lecturing, I co-ran some workshops, I did proof edits for my memoir, and then I booked another live performance job, another acting job. July, we had, I feel like I'm just like running through these, I hope this is interesting. but I don't want to make the video too long by giving commentary on every single one of them. So July now. Oh, we had our first ever creative session as a company, and that was myself and my co-founder of the company. Her name is Dorcas. Creative session was just us having a creative session for the company, basically coming together, planning, research, all of that good stuff. Oh my gosh, wow, I did this interview for this job, basically for this is like a physical theatre job, and I'm really proud of that, because even though I didn't get the job in the end, the reason I didn't get it isn't to do with the reason I felt insecure related to the job, and it really showed me that the skill that I was trying to grow in had been grown in, because that, like, they accepted me for that skill, and I was like, yes, I've been working on that skill. And it was something else that meant I didn't get it. And yeah, I feel like everything happens for a reason, because that's something else I know I'm very good at, and I didn't showcase it fully that time, and I know why I didn't. And I, like, how do I put it, I was disappointed about not getting it, but I wasn't like, oh, it's because I don't have the skill set for the show. It wasn't that at all. And that shows so much growth in my acting career and in my skill. So I did get to the final round of that physical theatre job, and there were like 4 rounds of it, which was very intense. In July I got to do 2 weeks of dance training in New York City. Watch the vlog. There are 2 New York vlogs if you haven't seen them, both on this channel, and it was really fun. And I went to partly celebrate my birthday, which is in July, and then I got asked to teach a great course at a university. That's July. August, oh my gosh, 28th of August, I've finished my memoir. I definitely went back and did some rereads and edits after that, but that was like a big finish. I've put in bold. I've been very happy about that on 28th of August. Oh, I did a cool workshop at a university. And then I did an R&D for my company with Dorcas and another wonderful theatre company called Pappy Show. They're amazing, and oh, I felt so loved in that R&D. They were so supportive, and I already knew they were wonderful people because I knew both of those co-founders, but it was like, yeah, they're just wonderful. Honestly, it was amazing. It was such a great day. September, I finished the first draft of a short story. I did do that. Yeah, which is, you know, a big deal because I hadn't written fiction in a while. I got to mentor an MA student, an MA theatre making student. Actually, I was mentoring him before September, but September was the sharing of his show, so I went to go see the show. I think that's correct. But yes, it was really lovely to be a mentor for an MA student, and I really enjoyed it, and that was definitely like a cool new milestone, you know. I got my memoir formatted in September. Secret thing I'm not gonna say, that's 2 of them. I rewrote the blurb for the memoir, which I'm really glad I did. I got ARC readers for the memoir. I got podcast interview for the memoir. I worked on my play, and I had like loads of auditions and another pencil, so like a bunch of, like, honestly, October, secret thing I'm not gonna say. Okay, I'm gonna say this one. I had my first ever West End audition, and I really praise God for it, because if you don't act, just know that being called in for an audition is a big deal in and of itself. I don't know, maybe people would already feel like that, but just being called in, because you're being called in out of like thousands of applicants, so it's actually such a blessing, and you get to show them what you can do. So I'm really glad that I got to go in, show them what I could do. It was, you know, the show was really cool, and it was like a big, if I can, maybe I'll show you a little bit of my, I don't know that I can show you my tape, because lines, oh, I don't give away what the okay, never mind, I can't. But anyway, that was really cool, and opposite quite a big actress who yeah, is great. I admire her work. So I finished proofreading my memoir. I received my memoir front cover. There's a lot of memoir stuff here. I uploaded my memoir for publication. Teaching, breakthrough in the play I was writing. Published my memoir. That's the biggest one. In October my memoir was published, baby. And we had the first memoir sales. I I held a book launch party and signing, which was really fun, and I haven't uploaded the footage yet, but it's coming to you soon. I did some dramaturgy for a theatre show with a good friend of mine. I got some new headshots. Let me know if you want a video on new headshots, because I have new headshots and I haven't shared them here yet. And we did some prep for Ghana. November, we took Sankofa to Ghana, my show. I won an award. I won an award for my memoir. I haven't spoken about this yet, and we need. I know, I'm just laughing because it's like, how have you kept that quiet? I won an award for my memoir. We will talk about this. Very exciting. December, a bunch of edits on my film. I didn't fill out December very much. What else happened? I did a concert with Union Chapel as an actor. But there was a bunch of stuff was happening in December. But like, let's just, you know, yeah, I did a bunch of progress on this film. Yeah. And then acting in this Union Chapel concert. And there were more things, and if I think of them I will write them here. I haven't really mentioned it here, but throughout, a bunch of progress in dance as well, which has been a blessing. Oh no, I did with the New York, right? But outside of that, a bunch of, oh, okay. I'm the only one, you don't need another. I hold you down. You know this, baby. And I've told you now, I'm right there. I'm there for you, baby. Posting to my podcast, that's a creative wrap up. I went to Paris with one of my best friends. That's a creative wrap up. I found a new church, which I'm just happy to mention, and I did recently go to a creative workshop with the church, so that's a creative wrap. I can pop that in the creative wrap up. And there've been a bunch of things, but I just wanted to share these with you, and I hope you enjoyed. Please comment down below your top, let's do your top. Number one, your top creative accomplishment. So that could be you wrote a few new pages for my book, whatever it is, I networked with other filmmakers, whatever it is, like what did you do that you feel happy with and pleased with. And if you want, maybe comment down below a 2025 goal. I would love to hear. Oh, also comment down below if you'd be interested in me doing a 2025 goal video. Let me know, like my 2025 goals. Let me know if that's of interest to you. But yes, thank you so much for watching. I feel like I've been speaking so quickly. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like this video and leave a comment down below. It just helps other people find the video with this whole YouTube algorithm thing. And I feel like that's it. Sayonara.